reduces the inflammation and allows fluid movement both ways into the joint, and then the edema that's come from the inflammation. All the ligaments and tendons are made basically out of the same tissue, but tendons spring a little bit, they kind of like go both ways a little bit, where ligaments don't have the same springiness. And then, of course, there's cartilage. And cartilage is mostly found inside the joint. They're all made out of collagen. So they all have the same basic foundation. Right? So when I'm working with a joint, what Matthew said is just absolutely totally important. You have to work with the fluids. And there is not a good blood supply to the inside of the joint. So the joint itself, the joint capsule inside it, gets the fluid through movement. So this is why it's really important. Yes, you need rest, but you can't overrest. If you rest too much, the traumatized area, then you run the danger of not healing at all because you don't have that general movement. On the other hand, if it's really swollen, you have to wait till some of that inflammation goes down before you can put a load on it or start moving it with any kind of weight on it. So we have bearing and non-bearing movement when we're talking about joints and bones. Right. And personally, I really love, Matthew mentioned the Solomon seal. I really love Solomon seal topically for that. Yeah. Along with St. John's wort. And a lot of times I mix the two together. Sometimes I do them separate. But it almost immediately kind of shifts fluid in the area and reduces the inflammation and allows fluid movement both ways into the joint, and then the edema that's come from the inflammation allows that to start going away. So the old tried and true method is for a swollen joint is RICE, R-I-C-E, rest, right? Ice, compression, elevation. And that's still like a really good rule of thumb for an immediate injury to a joint or even a muscle. Rest it, ice, compression, and elevate it. So the fluids are moving back toward the heart.